Hello guys, welcome to the series of concept-wise previous year question, and today we'll do one important concept in ratio and proportion. So in December 19, 3 questions were asked from this, whereas in July, 1 question was asked from this topic. So we can take almost 1 to 3 questions are asked from this topic. So let's see, this is one question which was asked in May 16. Let's see, on a map, a length of 3 by 4 centimeter represents a distance of 240 on the ground. Like if the distance on map is 3 by 4 centimeter, the actual on the ground distance is 240 kilometer. Then what length on the map, let's that length be x, will represent a distance of two cities which are 1120 kilometer apart from each other. So that 1120, what length will be there on the map when the distance between the cities is these many kilometers. So the concept here is ratio. The ratio of distance on the ground will be equal to the ratio of distance on the map. So let's find out. 0 0 cancel. Now 12, let's cancel it. 2 1 ja, 2 2 ja, 2 5 ja, 2 6 ja. Then you can see 2 6 ja, 2 2 ja, 2 8 ja. Then 2 3 ja, 2 14 ja. Now 3 by 4 divided by x by 1 is equal to 3 by 14. So I can write this as, multiplying the extremist and multiplying the inside. 3 by 4x is equal to 3 by 14. Now 3 3 cancel on each side. Now 4x will be 14. 4x is equal to 14. X is equal to 14 by 4. If you calculate this, you will get this 4 3s are 12, 3.5 centimeter. The option here is 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter, 3.5 centimeter, that is 3.5 centimeter. That is the correct option would be option 3, 3.5 centimeter. Okay, so this is one question which has come in September 15. Let's see, if the weight of 18 sheets of paper is 50 gram, 18 sheets weight 50 gram, then how many sheets of the same paper will weigh these many kg? So given these what, 18 sheets are there, and for that weight will be 50 grams. Now how many sheets is asking that will weigh 3 by 4 kg. Since this is in grams, this is in kg. So first we need to convert this into kg or this into grams. We'll convert this into grams. Let's see. See, this I can write as 3 kg plus 3 by 4 kg. This 3 kg will give you 3000 grams, because you know 1 kg is nothing but 1000 grams. Now this 3 by 4 of kg will be what? 3 by 4 of kg will be nothing but 3 by 4 of 1000. That will be 750 grams. So that plus 750 grams. Totally this will be 3750 grams. So this will give you 3750 grams. Now as I said in the previous question, the ratio of sheets and the ratio of weight will be equal. Just calculate. 0 0 cancel. Now x into 5, 5x is equal to 375 into 18, 375 into 18. Now x will be 375 into 18 divided by 5. 5 7 ja 35, 2 will remain, 5 5 ja 25, 75 into 18. Now if we multiply 8 5 are 40, our unit digit will be 0. Now we see that only one option is there, option as 0 in the unit place. So that option will be correct. Let's see, calculate it. 8 5 is 40, carried 4, 8 7 is 56 plus 4, 60. Now 75 into 1, 75, 0, 5, 7, 6, 13. 13, 50, answer 1. Okay, so this is one question which was asked in December 19. Let's see. A sum of rupees 1710 is divided in A, B and C. There are three people A, B and C, such that 4 times of A is equal to 6 times of B is equal to 9 times of C are all equal. What is the difference between A and C? Nothing but 4 times of A is equal to 6 times of B is equal to 9 times of C. That money is being divided into in this ratio. Whenever we see this, just divide by the LCM of 4, 6 and 9. When you will calculate this, you will get it as what? LCM would be 36. The minimum number that will be divisible by all the three numbers will be 36. Dividing by 36. This is 4 9 ja, 6 6 ja, 9 4 ja. Nothing but A by 9 is equal to B by 6 is equal to C by 4. Now when this happens, the total amount will be distributed in 9 plus 6 plus 4 into, that is 19 parts. That whole amount is being distributed in 19 parts. In that, A part will be 9 parts, B will be taking 6 parts and C will be taking 4 parts. Now, when we know that 19 part will be, total 19 parts is equal to the whole amount 1710. We know that 19 9 ja will be 171. So that is 1 part is equal to 90 rupees. Now, he is asking what is the difference between A and C. He is not asking amount of A or amount of C or amount of B. He is asking difference between A and C. Now he is taking 9 parts, whereas this is taking 4 parts. Then what is the difference between them? That is 5 parts. The difference between A and C is nothing but 5 parts. So we need to calculate that only. So 5 part is equal to 90 into 5, 450. Option 2. Okay, so this is one question which is asked in December 19. Let's say the number of fruits in the basket A and B are in the ratio 7:9. If 6 fruits are taken out from A and put in B, then the ratio becomes 1:3. The total number of fruits in A and B is, like he is asking total, nothing but A plus B is asking. Let's say when the ratio is 7:9, the total initially will be 7 plus 9, nothing but 16 parts, right? That one part will be how much we don't know, but the initial totally 16 parts will be there. Similarly, when you are removing 6 from this part and keeping in this one, then the ratio becomes 1:3. In that case also 1 plus 3, nothing but 4 parts. So whatever be the total, that will be a multiple of 16 as well as that will be a multiple of 4 also. If you see, one such option is there, multiple of 16 plus multiple of 4 also. If you see, this is not a multiple of 16. Even this is not a multiple of 16. Even this is not a multiple of 16. So only one option. Second option, the 16 is it is multiple of 16 also and multiple of 4 also. But let's verify the answer. When we will divide this 32 in this part, the 7:9, the 16 part will be 32. Nothing but one part will be 2. Now I can divide 16, 7 2s are 14 and 9 2s are 18. So these are the fruits in A, these are the fruits in B. When I will remove 6 parts from A, this is -6 and this I am keeping in this part. This is +6. Now 14 minus 6 will become 8 and this 18 plus 6 will become 24. And then you will see that this ratio is 1:3 only. That was we were getting when we are doing this -6 and +6, where when we are removing 6 fruits from A and putting in B. So this, for that the answer would be second option 32. Okay, so this is one question which was asked in December 19. Let's say, what number should be subtracted from each of these four numbers so that the numbers so obtained in this order are in proportion? That means when you will subtract some number from each, what number you are getting after that, those all four numbers will be in proportion. Now what is proportion? Let's take, if I write four numbers as A, B, C, D, if these four numbers are in proportion, that is written as A is to B, double is to C is to D. So this is how a proportion is written. Now what does it mean is nothing but the multiplication of extremist, the multiplication of the two end elements will be equal to the multiplication of two inside element, nothing but AD is equal to BC. So this is what proportion concept. AD is equal to BC. Now let's do that question. So when you will take 50, 61, 92, 117, you have to subtract one of these numbers. Let's verification. This can be done by verification very easily. When you will subtract 14 from first number, what you will get is 36. When you will subtract 14 from this number, what you will get is 11 minus 4, 7. 1 minus 4 nothing means 11 minus 4, 7. 5 minus 1, 4. Now next what you will get, 12 minus 4, 8. 8 minus 1, 7. Then 7 minus 4, this is 103. 117 minus 14, 103. When you will multiply the two extreme, 36 into 103. 6 3s are 18. You will get the unit place as 8. But when you will multiply the inside one, 8 7s are 56. Means you will get the unit digit as 6. Unit digit will be 6 over here. Unit digit will be 8 over here. So those two numbers, those multiplication of will never be equal. Fine. This cannot be the correct option. Going to second, 50 minus 17 will give you 33. Now 61 minus 17, 11 minus 7, 4, 5 minus 1, 4. Now again 17 from here, 12 minus 7, 5, 8 minus 1, 7. Then again 17, this is 117 minus 17, 100. So the extreme multiplication is nothing but 3300. We just need to check if this comes 3300 or not. When you multiply 75 into 4, I can write this as 44, I can write as 4 into 11. Now we know 4 into 75 is nothing but 75 double 150, 150 double 300. Into 4 is nothing but 2 times double, 75 double 150, 150 double 300. Now 300 into 11, that we can clearly see that this is 3300. So the correct option would be second option. We don't need to go to next options. Okay, this is one question which was asked in July 19. Let's see, if x is added to each of 14, 12 and 34 and 30, the numbers so obtained in this order are in proportion. Now what is the value of square root of 12x plus 9? Now what is the number to be added will possibly be a integer value. Now what is the number to be added, we will not be able to find out directly because there are so many possibilities. That number can be 1, 2, 3, 4 or 10, 15. That possibility will be infinite. But what we can see is that number will be integer. Once this value, when we will apply x value, that number to be found, that unknown number, when we will apply in this, that will give you an integer square root value. Now that will go with indirectly. When you will square this, what you will get? 64. When you will square this, 81, 121, 169. Now upon this square also it will be giving, in which case we are getting x value to be a possible integer value, that will be our correct option. So let's see, when we will take this one, square root of 12x plus 9 is equal to 8 means nothing but squaring on both sides, that is nothing but 12x plus 9 is equal to 64. Now 12x is equal to 64 minus 9 would be 55. 64 minus 9 will be 55. Now x will be, that will be not be integer value, that will be a decimal value. So this cannot be one of the appropriate option. Now when we will take the second one, 9 square root, that is 12x plus 9 is equal to 9 square 81. Now 12x is equal to 81 minus 9 would be 11 minus 9 2 7. So that is nothing but 72. So x is nothing but 72 divided by 12, that is 6. So this is giving one such integer value. Let's put in that given number and we'll see if this gives a proportion or not. The numbers are 14, 12, 34 and 30. Now when I will add 6 in each case, 14 plus 6 20, 12 plus 6 18, 34 plus 6 40 and 30 plus 6 36. To be proportion, the product of end elements should be equal to product of inside element. This is 18 into 40. 18 4 is nothing but 720. 18 4 72 and 0 means 720. And now you know 20 into 36 will be 36 into 2 72 and 0, that is also 720. So that is the correct option would be second option, that we can only verify indirectly. We cannot find out directly by adding or subtracting any of the number.